second. I'm finna get ready to do a mic check. Just give me a second. Charlie, so much going on in these YouTube streets. I just logged in and I saw so much going on. Let me get my background situated. Happy Saturday, YouTube. I got you on mic. And I need to check to make sure that it's working. Let me check. Give me a second. I need to check. We was doing mic checks way before the mic got here, so nobody trying to sit here and act like this is brand new. We were doing mic checks way before this. Why do I have an echo? See what I mean? Why do I have an echo? See what I mean? See what I mean? And it just keeps looping. Hold on, give me a second. Let me log in over here real quick. I just be having better stuff to do. To be quite honest. It's unnecessary stuff. 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 Hold on just a second. I'm gonna take the mic out. I'm trying to cut it up so I can hear. Let me see what my volume is talking about. Hold on. This, hey man, cut that. Hold on, just give me a second. Cause my mic ain't even on. So I'm trying to figure out. Hold on. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to get this audio together. Cause it's just, it makes my head hurt. It's still a mess. We're trying to go catch Krishan. Krishan Rock is supposed to be fighting Zenith. However you pronounce her name. We're trying to go and catch her to fight. There was some shots fired at the White House correspondent dinner. We was trying to get this mic together. Hold on, give me a second. I have to. Let me just. All these technical difficulties. Okay. There is this random ass echo that's irritating me. that's so strange because I can hear it though. Like I can hear the echo. If I can hear it, I know you can hear it. About the mic because I was listening back to my live streams and hey Emily, hey. Um, and I was having a good dance and this mic started. Let me see what just started. There's this weird ass echo going on. Hold on. I can hear it though. That's what I'm like. If I can hear it, I know you can hear it. I ain't even got started over here, Lord. Trying to get this audio together. I'm trying to figure out why we got shots fired at the White House correspondent dinner. It makes my head hurt. It's still a mess. Is Krishan fighting right now? Cause I'm trying to catch the fight. Go catch Krishan. Let me wipe my camera real quick. Happy Saturday, happy Saturday, happy Saturday, happy Saturday. Thank you, Let me just. I'm having a great day, Emily. Thank you for asking. I'm having a great day, Emily. Thank you for asking. I'm having a great day, Emily. Thank you for asking. Let me see if my mic does it over here on my computer. Because I'm like, if it's doing it over here, then it must be the mic. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. This ain't me, man. Hold on just a second. Let me get my mic queued up here. Ooh, these technical difficulties are just giving me a run for my money today. But you know, you have to do it like online. I mean, you have to do it like while you're live. You can't. There's no way to like trial and error it. You know, before you get here. Bummer. Oh, did I wipe that? I wiped it off. Let me see how this audio sound. Is Krishana fighting right now? I'm trying to catch the fight. She's so loud. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta check my audio. Is Krishana fighting right now? She's so loud. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta check my audio. Tell me, can you hear me? In the mic. I need to hear the mic. Okay. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Tell me if you can hear me. My my computer uses the microphone, no problems. Okay. Wait. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Who? Tell me if you can hear me. There is this. I can hear it. Wait. Mm-hmm. I wonder, is it every time I talk? Hold on, let me see. $1 for a shout out. I can't even. I wonder, is it every time I talk? I'm trying to find the fight. I'm just trying to find the fight. Hold on. What? That's all I'm trying to do. Hold on. Let me go see if I can find Krishan real quick. That's all I'm trying to do. She's supposed to be fine. Oh my god. Let me see what happened. They saying somebody she knocked her out. Do we want to see the highlights or do we want to see the fight? Who is this? Who is this? Let me see what happened. They saying somebody she knocked her out. Do we want to see the highlights? Let me see what happened. Just going over there because I don't listen. You got the audio sounding worse than what it was. Okay, let me see what happened. Is that Tokyo Tony? Cut that shit down. Is that Tokyo Tony talking like that? We know Tokyo Tony. No, that's Tommy. With this fishnet dress on. Honey, please. Honey, please. We got enough eye candy as it is. I'm trying to get to the fight. All this random stuff, all this at the beginning, man. All these people in the way. Oh, okay. Krishan had her little first fight today. Okay. Let me see what you got, girl. With her little white and gold, no lashes. Ooh. Keep the camera steady. Who is this shaking? Like, I don't know who this is holding the camera. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Ooh, Zenith acting like she don't know how to fight. Somebody can't keep this camera still. I might have to find a better angle, honey, because whoever this is. Let me hush her ass up. She can't keep this motherfucking phone still for shit. Zenith act like she don't know how to fight. Look. Look at Krishan. Look at Krishan. Them gloves wearing them hands down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at little Zenith. Okay, little blue. Exactly. Look through the camera. Hold this motherfucker still. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She gonna irritate me with this phone shaking. Like I don't expect for her to be, but still, honey, please. You got one job to do, and that's keep the phone still. I was trying to watch the full fight. I didn't want to watch the shorts and the highlights. Um, this might be somebody with a steady hand. Or at least on the tripod. Who? Oh my god. I don't even know if this is us, because that beginning was different than this. No, this ain't us. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go back. This might be us. What happened? Did I miss something? Oh my god. Oh, okay, that was the walkout. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. As long as they ain't playing no music, John. Okay, we get it. Come on with the fight. Okay. Oh! Okay, somebody got a little tripod, honey. Please, I could deal with her over there with that steady shaking hand. Ooh, jab. Okay. Well, remember they not there. I think Zenith might be a little professional, but um, look at Krishan. School bag. Look at these two, Lord. Look at these two, Lord. Look at Krishan. Breathe. Gain your composure. Ooh. Child, these two here. Look at Krishan. Punch in the air. Look at Zenith. Look at Zenith. Oh my god, these two here, child. This is a hot mess. This is a hot mess. Look at Krishan. Look. Hey. with the them braids. Let her catch her breath. Let her catch her breath. Uh-huh. Get your breath. Get your breath. Give her a few minutes to let her catch her breath. Everybody, get you some water. Right. Ding. Let us go. Okay. Steady. Ooh. Steady. Don't be scared to punch her. Ooh. Ooh. Move back. Stop walking into all the punches and move back. Look at Krishan. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Y'all all in the ring and the ropes. Let her go. Look at that hair. Look at that ponytail. Fix your ponytails in it. Look at these two. Both on tied. Both on tied. Look, they tied already. What we on round two, three? Look. I don't know what song they singing. Ooh. 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 Let her go. Just back and let her go. Look, hey, Krishan. She's so tired. Look, no, she tired. She's so tired. With that damn blue face tattoo. Lord have mercy. Mm-hmm. Y'all both tired. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Ask Krishan what? Look. Oh. Wow. Okay, come on. Look, come on in. Don't be scared. Get on in there. Both of y'all. Both on scared. Come on. Come on. Get on in there. Uh-huh. Where all that energy at now? Where all that energy at? Oh my goodness. Oh, let her get up. Whoa. We don't do that, ma'am. We can't be doing all that, ma'am. Uh-huh. Catch your breath. How much time we got left on here? Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. She coming in swinging at the air. She ain't hitting shit. Look at Zenith ass. I thought Zenith was supposed to be the boxer. This Krishan debut. Honey, I thought she was the boxer. I guess, put that hair back. It's in your face. You should have had them braided up. I don't know why she didn't have them locks braided down or something. She just threw them in the ponytail trying to be cute with that blue. Now they falling all in the face. She can't damn see. Lord have mercy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these two. Look at these two, Lord. Look at these two. Right. Look at these two.
Judges scoring the fight 28 to 29,
Ooh.
29 to 28, and 29-27 for a split decision.
Ooh.
Taking home the ex-Rumble Women's Amateur Middleweight Championship title out of the red corner.
Good job, honey. Zenith, you did good, honey. You listen. Let me tell you something. That Zenith, she definitely did good for sure. Um, we got to stay in order. We got to stay in order. Let's go ahead and get Kevin out of the way because Kevin dropped this Thursday. First of all, shout out to Krishan. Shout out to Krishan. Um, Kevin had dropped this Thursday, and oh my goodness. The way my back set up, oh, I just was like, I ain't gonna make it.
In the autumn of 2025,
Autumn.
a young English musician unexpectedly boarded a plane from London Heathrow to Gainesville, Florida.
Gainesville. From London. Okay.
Days later, she missed her flight home. The horror that befell Sonia Exelby was both shocking and tragically predictable. The strange truth finally revealed through her secret messages, plans that developed in the shadows and the darkest corners online.
And I'm gone. Bitch is gone. Sorry. But,
Did you say bitch is gone?
yeah.
She said, did you say, did you?
And welcome to Just Thought Aloud. Today's case is as strange as it is disturbing.
Okay.
This is the story of two people that seem to have no connection, nothing in common.
Right.
It begins mysteriously, but the truth did not stay buried for very long. Let's take a look.
40 minutes.
On the afternoon of October 17th, 2025,
Uh-huh.
law enforcement in the community of Marion Oaks, Florida, made a disturbing discovery in the woods. Focusing on an area where soil had been disturbed, officers found a shallow grave. From the earth, they pulled the body of 32-year-old Sonia Exelby. She had been reported missing days earlier. Sonia had sustained 4 stab wounds to her torso, bruising to other parts of her body, and an abrasion to her neck. Her death was ruled a homicide. Exactly 1 week earlier, Sonia had traveled from her home in Portsmouth, England, to Gainesville, Florida. Her return flight was scheduled for just 2 days later. She was not on it. The city of Portsmouth is located on England's south coast in the county of Hampshire, the birthplace of Charles Dickens. It is an area rich in culture and history. The dockyard draws tourists to view historic ships, while the commercial ferry port remains one of the busiest in the UK. In the autumn of 2025, Portsmouth was home to Sonia Exelby. Sonia had studied music. As a pianist and singer,
Pianist.
she composed and performed live. She posted many of her compositions online. Sonia
She's
made
a
a living
pianist.
as a music teacher. She taught a handful of instruments, including the piano, guitar, and flute. She had a love of singing.
Hiya, so the piece I'm going to play you today is a bit different to what you might used to be hearing, but I hope you enjoy. If it's true what they say, I will hear them, I pray.
What the hell you doing all the way in damn Gainesville, Florida?
The two lived together in Southsea, along with their cat, Meryl, whom they adored. It was Stevie, along with other family members, who first raised alarm bells when Sonia failed to board her flight home from Florida. Hampshire police were contacted, followed by Interpol. Calling Sonia the love of his life,
Oh.
Stevie pleaded on social media for help locating her. He wrote that he was terrified for her safety, that she was vulnerable, and notably, that Sonia had been struggling deeply with her mental health. She had made plans to travel to London, where she boarded a plane at Heathrow Airport to fly to the United States, unannounced. Sonia had no known connections to anyone in Florida.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. Why are you? That was me. I hit the wrong button. I'm like, what are you doing in Florida?
Is on her debit card. Each one declined. Then, at 1:10 p.m. on October 12th, a transaction went through, this time on a different debit card for $1,200. Both the declined charges and the completed one were made to a company called Solver Wolf's Roadside Assistance. It was a start. Investigators contacted the owner of the business, a man named Dwayne Hall.
$1,200 for roadside assistant is crazy.
Hello, this is Dwayne Solver with Roadside. How can I help you?
Hey, my name is Calvin Lee. I'm a special agent with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement out of the Gainesville area. And here we got a weird request. So we are helping out the United Kingdom Police with a missing person. And looking through her banking records, it looked like she called your business for assistance probably 2 or 3 days ago, and the payment was declined. Her name would have been Sonia Exelby. Is that ringing a bell?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Can't be
Yeah,
both.
she broke down, needed a tire change,
Okay.
Can't be both. $1,200 for.
and was requesting to be transported the rest of the way to her location, but declined payments. We ain't gonna touch that.
Okay. So
We have
she
to be paid for our services.
right. So she did. So you did change the tire and the payment got declined, or that payment went through and
We never showed up.
Oh, okay, okay. So she said she had a flat tire.
Yeah.
And so before y'all show up there, y'all do, they have to pay over the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, and that declined, so y'all never actually showed up.
Right.
Did she say where she was wanting to go to, her final destination?
Did not say.
Okay.
She was very secretive about everything. I don't know.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. You said you're Dwayne, right? The owner?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your last name, just for my record, so I say I spoke with you?
Hall, Hall.
Hall.
Dwayne Hall was not only the owner of the roadside assistance company, he was the only employee.
I thought Kevin said that it was 2 payments that declined and then one had went through for $1,200. Let's just.
Dwayne explained to the detective that since Sonia's payment had declined,
He never
had not
showed
traveled
up.
out to meet her. This explanation, of course, did not explain why a $1,200 charge had been processed on her second card to his business the next day. Investigators suspected, if nothing else, that Dwayne was guilty of credit card fraud.
Ooh.
I've got just a ridiculous amount of money coming out this month for everything, and we haven't even gotten to taxes yet. That's next month probably. So it's like I'm struggling really hard. I'm struggling financially and emotionally.
So does anybody possibly want to help me save my company, my future, and pretty much everything that goes along with that? Because if you do, I could really use about 10K right now. Otherwise, it looks like this might be the end of my
I could
company.
use 10K too.
Dwayne and his
Dwayne.
longtime partner,
Ooh,
whom
I
he
could
called
use
his
10K.
wife, Ginger Stein, had fallen on hard times. The two had met when Ginger was only 16 years old. At that time, Dwayne was 26. They began a romantic relationship roughly 1 year later, according to Ginger, the moment she turned 17. Their relationship continued on and off for 3 decades. The two lived together in Ocala and raised Ginger's son. Bills were piling up. Ginger was diagnosed with a rare disease that caused scar tissue to develop on her lungs. In 2025, she received a double lung transplant, which saved her life. It also left the couple in a considerable amount of debt from medical bills. Attempts to raise funds online to offset some of the cost were unsuccessful. Indeed, a GoFundMe account for Ginger seeking to raise thousands received only $50 from a single donor.
I need to ask for everybody to try to donate to me and my wife. We're trying to offset about $12,000 worth of medical expenses and moving.
That still don't account for why she was even over there in the first place. Why she was down here in the first place. Okay, you got a flat and then you had to Google who was in the area, but why was you?
And everything else because she's trying to get a transplant, and of course, if anybody's out there that's been through the process before, you know that involves about 10,000 doctor's appointments, and I can't do doctor's appointments with my wife and work, and I'd rather be with my wife than work any day of the week. And we're asking everybody out there that sees this to try to do what you can to help donate to offset that $12,000 expense that we need help with.
When Dwayne Hall spoke with detectives, He conveniently left out the $1,200 charge he made to Sonia Exelby's account
Of
on the day
course.
before she was meant to fly home.
Of course he
Dwayne
did.
was unable to provide details of Sonia's vehicle or the location where she had required assistance. What investigators were able to find were the bookings Sonia had made for her trip, her flights, travel to Heathrow, and an Airbnb rental in the small town of Reddick.
Okay.
When they located the Airbnb property, they found that it had not been cleaned since Sonia's stay. In the trash was a receipt for a shovel, though no shovel was found at the house. There were also food wrappers, a Dunkin' Donuts coffee cup, packages for a sandwich and strawberries from a petrol station, all purchased with the same bank card. A neighbor told investigators that she spotted a black SUV parked at the property over the weekend of October 10th to the 12th. It had a sticker in the back that read, "Emergency, roadside." Transactions for the purchases inside the rental all returned to the same name, Dwayne Hall. On October 11th, the same day as the declined transactions, Sonia had messaged a friend. Frantically and occasionally in indecipherable language, she wrote, "I'm sorry, he keeps taking my phone. He doesn't trust me with it. He made it clear there was no way unless I shoot him. I was questioning it last night. I can't kill anyone. He's in the shower, but I'm locked in, and there is no signal in the middle of nowhere. I thought he'd do it quick and not give my mind time to stew and realize this is the last thing I'll ever day to anyone if I don't take his offer of shooting him. I'm so scared, I'm so broken, and in so much pain. All I can do is lay here, doing what he wants. I'm sorry, I don't even know what I'm saying, and I'm trying to be quick. And my time's up." Imagine being able to build an app with
Tier 1 units on track. We got the vehicle. It's I-75 northbound. Just got on.
You're in the number 2 lane, we're in the number 1 lane. That's a black Jeep.
On October 17th, Dwayne and Ginger were on their way to the hospital for an appointment when the Marion County Sheriff's Office pulled them over.
So if you just want to pat him down, search, make sure you don't have any weapons, and then we may have to take the wife as well, so she can arrange for a ride or something to get to the hospital.
Yeah, she's got to be for bronchoscopy. She just had a double lung transplant.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you
Let's
guys are really like, this is up.
y'all good. All right. Let's walk up here to my car. I'm not gonna be standing next to the interstate. We're just gonna go up to this side of the car right here. Okay.
Whatever you guys need, I guess.
Right up here to this door. All right. Go and face the car for me. I'm just gonna patch down, make sure you got nothing else.
Sorry, babe.
Not sorry, babe. Scrub.
Officers took Ginger to the hospital to ensure that she did not miss treatment
Right.
following her operation.
Good.
They also spoke with her about where her husband had been on the weekend Sonia was held captive in the Airbnb in Reddick. The 43-year-old explained that on the weekend of October 10th to the 12th, Dwayne had been working on a secretive project away from home. She understood that he was restoring vehicles for an unnamed client who overpaid him, then forced him to sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement.
Is this the first time you know of him talking to the police or anything?
Yeah. Well, no, not the first time regarding this. But
Oh, he'd been talked to before?
he had a big.
This is about the credit card stuff? Mostly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
He had a big job, I think in Gainesville.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted him to stay overnight and work on a whole bunch of different cars.
Okay.
And I guess they made him sign a non-disclosure agreement because they had a bunch of really expensive cars.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And while he was gone, is when he got the stolen credit card.
Okay.
Tried to go through and everything.
Okay.
Ginger told detectives that she knew only of issues with a credit card that her
Right.
husband processed for the job he did on those dates. Even after officers visited their home in person in the days following, she was told nothing further. She had been in hospital upon their arrival, and Dwayne had offered no further information, she said.
Did he say anything about what all the cops were asking him or what they were talking to him about?
Just the card,
Just about the card being declined and stuff?
I guess there's some, I guess it reported stolen.
Oh, okay. Oh, this might be, okay. And he didn't have any,
Or he thinks it was
it
reported
thinks it's stolen because it was declined and stuff, that's something.
Yeah, and usually if a card's declined, the cops don't necessarily get involved, so, I mean,
She surely sounds damn
Though
delusional.
Ginger may not have had any indication of why
Right.
detectives were interested
Right,
in a credit
look,
card
look at
transaction,
his ass, he know.
Dwayne seemed to have pieced together a theory, a rather illogical and elaborate one. When he sat down with the FDLE and sheriff's investigators, he began by telling them the same version of events that he stated to Ginger. A client he knew only as Harold, which was likely a fake name, had contacted him to perform mechanical work on a series of high-end vehicles.
It's okay. You look like a Middle Easterner. In my brain, this is how I remember what he looked like. Okay, he was a tall Middle Easterner, but his teeth were too big for his face, and his smile was too big for his teeth.
Teeth were too big for his face. Smile was too big for his teeth.
Dwayne assumed the expensive cars were owned by celebrities who wished to keep their business private. He named Tom Cruise and John Travolta Scientologists who were rich, famous, and private about their affairs. He explained that he was put up in a house in Reddick, which he assumed was owned by Harold. In the morning, he was driven to an undisclosed location where he worked on various cars inside a nondescript barn. He was not allowed to carry his cell phone with him to the location and could not recall where it was.
I was out there on a different type of job.
Okay.
I'd gotten hired. Nah, I ain't telling you anything about this because I signed an NDA for the client.
Okay.
Okay. But if it comes down to it, and we need that information, and we desperately need that information, I'll break that NDA. But the reason why the NDA was there is because there's a high-profile client that has cars for people like Travolta and like that on his property.
Tell me more about that.
Right.
It's pretty important.
I can't tell you more about that. Tell me why it's more important.
Because it's different from what you told before.
Yeah,
so.
because I wasn't asked these questions before.
Well, now we're asking them, so that's why.
Okay, so basically what happened was dude had a bunch of cars out there. My favorite one was the 33 rat rod with the big 355 sitting down in it.
Okay.
And all chromed out. And he basically had me out there doing maintenance on them. And he said he chooses a different company every year. And basically, if he goes through Yelp or whatever to find a small company. And then if they know what they're doing, because he'll sabotage his car on purpose to see if they know what they're doing. And I had his car fixed when he did that for me in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
I walked up, try it now.
Do you remember what he did to sabotage it?
He just unplugged the wire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he unplugged the wire that was kind of hidden down in there.
Yeah.
I said, I'll try it now. And I hooked my box up to it. Box said everything was good. And I reached out and I started looking. And just come unplug. Try it.
Okay.
Yeah,
What wire? And I'm not as familiar with cars. What wire would cause the whole car not to start
Right.
like that? Was it?
ground wire.
Oh, okay.
If you unground the vehicle, you can't start the vehicle.
Okay.
The new cars are a little bit different. You have to unhook about half a dozen of them, but the old school ones, they have one major ground. And if you unhook it just enough or make it loose in there, it won't ground and it won't cut.
Okay.
And it'll cut off while you're driving.
Gotcha.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, I've been doing mechanics since I was 5. So almost 50 years of history and experience. So anyway, he had me come out there.
Look at all the extra sugar. That ain't even why we here with all this rambling shit. That ain't even why we here.
And he paid me a shit ton of money. And basically he was getting all his cars ready for like the big car shows that happen this time of the year for like the spooky Halloween drives, et cetera, et cetera. At least that's what I was told.
Dwayne stayed at the house and worked in the mystery barn until the evening of Sunday, October 12th, when he was informed that the job was over. He was given a card number to process a payment of $1,200 for the weekend's work. Then he traveled home. On his way back to his residence on Marion Oaks, however, he noticed that he was being followed. This was particularly concerning because of other oddities that he noticed in his dealings with the mysterious Harold. Somehow, his correspondence from that weekend, call logs, text messages, and emails had been wiped clean. There was absolutely no digital record of the job he performed, nor the time he had spent in the barn.
Here we go.
When these transactions and interactions with this individual were taking place, they disappeared. I didn't delete them.
Okay.
I literally have 3 calls listed for, I think it's Sunday. 3. It's either Saturday or Sunday. There's 3 calls compared to 20, 30 a day that come into my phone.
So did the calls come in and you were having those conversations and it wasn't logged, or you weren't getting calls at all?
Calls were coming in. They vanished. They vanished out of the call log. Text messages, emails, everything. Everything regarding and relating to that service that I did out there vanished. Gone.
Look,
Like
look,
it never happened.
look.
How'd you pay it?
Ted, man, the card,
Okay.
pay with my card.
Okay.
Red card numbers off to me, and I programmed them in, and I got paid.
Okay.
I got paid $1,200 for like 36 hours of my time. And then I went home that Sunday, or I tried to go home that Sunday, but I was being followed.
How so?
I was being tailed.
Tell me more about that.
It was, I can't really tell you too much because they never got close enough, but it was either, it was along the lines of, because they got these stupid ass new colors nowadays, they can't just be silver and gray, okay? But it was on color spectrum type from like a silvery tan color. You know what I'm talking about, right? When the vehicle color that gets out of that tan green color and more into the charcoal color, the gray color. It was something like that, or maybe a silver color sedan.
So it kind of depends on how the light's shining on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
To verify that he was being tracked by the tan, gray, silver car, Dwayne said he pulled off the main road onto a dirt track. He watched as the vehicle circled. After roughly an hour, he pulled away, only to see the same car pull into the woodland behind him, exactly where he had been parked.
Tell me more about that.
I got off like I was going to get off to go home, and I went past the entrance to where I would normally turn to go to my house, and I came back. I U-turned and come back because it's like, there's no way. There's a coincidence. Maybe he's just getting off. Maybe he's going out through here. And I went and I came back, and then I noticed that they U-turned too, so I dipped into a side little spot. I sat there for a few minutes until they left, and until I thought they left. And then I zipped and took some back roads, and I sat there and waited. And I seriously sat there, and no, I don't know what the address is. I have my phone. But at the same time, I sat there and I waited for an hour. And they kept making passes on the main road. I know they could see the back of my vehicle. I didn't care about that. They kept making passes on the main road. And then I left. And when I left, they pulled in and stopped right where it was.
What day was that again?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. Okay.
Sunday morning.
Where were you parked for an hour?
I was out in the back of Marion Oaks.
Okay.
Because I live in Marion.
While Dwayne continued to speak with investigators, a team of officers were out searching the woodland by Marion Oaks. They had also obtained a search warrant for the 53-year-old's phone and his home. In his garage, they found a shovel, which matched the one purchased on October 10th. In addition to this purchase, they found Dwayne had acquired paracord, 50 feet of rope, and gun cleaner. They found a handgun in his SUV.
If you want to shop.
It's this elaborate story that he just came up with. Oh my God. And then cause then he had paid me to come over to.
How did Sonia
Go ahead, Kevin. I was
fit into Dwayne's bizarre series of events?
See what I mean?
At first, he said she called for roadside assistance,
Bingo.
but he refused the job when her card was declined.
See what I mean? we still haven't even gotten to the point to why she was all the way over here anyway.
By the time they spoke in person,
Right.
investigators knew Dwayne had collected her from Gainesville Airport on the evening of October 10th.
What in the world? Gotcha. My bad. Look. Let me tell you something. It'll throw me off. I'll forget. I'll forget the thumbnail. I'll forget the thumbnail. Don't forget. he always put the clues in the thumbnail. The thumbnail for the video. The arrangement. This was an arrangement. I kept saying like, okay, wait, because I'm going by him and these fucking lies that he keep.
License plate readers put his Jeep there. He amended his previous statement. She must have been a client of Harold's. He was told that she was going to purchase one of the vehicles. He drove her to the Airbnb, where she met with another man, whom she embraced before leaving with him in another car. He was shown a photo of Sonia and identified her as Harold's client.
We have to make sure that we're talking about the right person because we don't want to accidentally think that we're looking for the wrong person. So once you started to describe her, I was like, okay, I think we're...
Look how he got his damn feet up on this sofa, Lord.
You told me that to begin with. I could have saved you a lot of hassle.
Yeah, that's her. I dropped her off up there. Then took her.
Well, you were talking about cars and you were really excited about talking about cars. So
What if, this what if, right? What if they do this every year? What if,
Sounds like a serial killer to me.
this Harold guy does this every year?
Does
What if he does find some small company? What if there's a different person that goes missing every year?
What if that's only a serial killer says that? Only serial killers say shit like that. Just
That is related to that. Because
check
that's
them out.
dumb.
Check them out.
That's dumb.
Check
And
them out
then
now.
There was a big thing, and a phone call about money, and this, that, and the other.
Look.
When we start connecting the dots,
Look.
like me and her did, what if this is some kind of underground thing where
Did he just say me and her did? Connect the dots like me and her did. I'm
They
not
kill
dealing with him.
unsuspecting
Hurry up.
people, especially like Calvin told me she was suicidal anyway?
What?
What if she signed up for something and they predator these young women or men and then just they vanish? Bunch of declined
Thank you for the heads
transactions.
up.
There's a big blow up on the property. All of a sudden my contract is finished, here's the payment. And if I was going to do something like that to somebody, that's exactly what I'd do. I'd use this other person's card and pay the money that I promised. And now they're not looking in my direction. I didn't have to spend any of my own money. Nobody's looking my way. Nobody even knows who I am. And I'm gone. Bitch is gone.
Oh.
Sorry. But,
did you say bitch is gone?
yeah.
The one that was rude to you?
Yeah.
I want to make sure we're talking about the same person.
Yeah.
The bitch from the picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I can't prove the other side of this. Any digital footprint that I had is missing. What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to, how am I supposed to make you guys believe my part of the thing?
Lawyer.
When everything looks like I had something to do with this right now, and
When Dwayne was finished offering his conspiracy theory to explain Sonia's disappearance, he was met with the revelation that detectives knew the Airbnb had been in Sonia's name.
Already. And we had to sit here for an hour and a half listening to you ramble on, and we already know the fuck.
They knew from her messages that she had stayed there.
Bingo.
Dwayne produced a news story.
Look, oh my fucking God. Please, sir. I don't have time for this today. Not a news story. Please. Please spare me. Please spare me. I can't do a new story. I can't do a new story. Like I can't.
They both had stayed there, but not at the same time.
Was she ever there at any point? Did she ever go in at any point,
She
spending
was
time
not
there?
there at the same time I was.
How would you know that?
Okay, when I was there, period.
Okay.
She was never there when I was there.
Investigators had been in contact with Sonia's family and friends in England. From Stevie, they learned the extent of Sonia's struggles with mental health. Only the year before, her correspondence on Telegram revealed disturbing plans she had made to meet with someone who was willing to hurt her. Online, she had been connecting with individuals who said they were willing to kill her.
If you go back and you listen to her messages, that she was like those cryptic messages, didn't that what it sound like? Isn't that what those messages sounded like earlier? And it's so hard to believe that people would like go to that extent to like find somebody.
Attempt to meet with one such individual in 2024 had already been thwarted when her messages were discovered. Following that episode, Sonia had sought treatment. In the months and weeks before her disappearance, family and friends reported that she appeared to be doing well. They believed the worst was behind them. For 2 years, however, Sonia had been accessing fetish websites and had been communicating with a user named Dark Wolf. The two discussed scenarios in which Dark Wolf would abuse and kill Sonia. In real life, that individual was Dwayne Hall.
You know, I've been speaking with people who know her and know things about her, and we know that she was communicating with people over here.
Look at his face.
We also know that you were one of the people that were communicating with her.
Look at that foot. Look at that
What was her
foot.
screen name?
Oh, if you know what's her screen name, then if you know that we've been talking, don't ask me what's my screen name. What's her screen name? You know, I just had this revelation. I feel like if David get on the stand, this is how David would act. If David get on the stand with David and Celeste, I feel like this is how David would act. Probably a little bit worse than this. Probably a little bit worse. But if David get his ass on the stand, I feel like David is gonna act like that. Look how everybody looking like, bitch. I know you damn well you ain't just asked me what's her screen name then. Don't answer him.
What does that?
Bitch, don't answer him.
Matter?
I communicate with a lot of people.
Okay. Do you communicate with a lot of people about suicidal ideations?
Oh.
We have a lot of, I communicate, used to communicate with a lot of people that it was a porn site.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of fantasy role play that happened there. But if you tell me your screen name, maybe I'll have a better idea what you're talking about.
She flew all the way over here from London, and you want us to tell you her screen name? Get him off my damn screen.
Porn sites.
Good follow up.
Motherless?
Okay.
Motherless is a porn site. God.
So you communicated with her on Motherless?
I don't know, but if you're saying that I communicated with her, there's a good possibility that's where it was. And if you tell me which one it was, then if you tell me the screen name, I'll be able to confirm.
I'm not telling you shit.
We have,
Right.
You have us at the same time. You have witnesses that we were there at the same time.
and devices that put you there at the same time.
Ooh.
Okay.
We have processed that house, and when those results come back,
Yeah.
because again, forensically, and you've already told us you were all over that house, we know
Yeah,
that
it's all
she
over that
was.
house, yeah.
We are going to put you guys at that house, and so she came over here with the intention of carrying out
Her love fantasy.
these role-playing scenarios. We know that she documented it. She actually sent a letter to herself while she was on the airplane, talking about meeting somebody and what the outcome of that meeting was going to be.
Dwayne's version of events changed once more.
He keep changing his story, Lord. He is. I see why this video 40 minutes long.
Sonia had been together at the Airbnb. They had even been physical. He had been mentoring her through their conversations online, offering help with her relationship with her partner, he claimed. He only wanted to help her. By the time he came to Florida, he wanted nothing to do with her physically. His wife's life-threatening condition had altered his perspective, and he claimed that dark and violent side of him had gone quiet. When he left the Airbnb, Sonia was alive, he said.
Is that what you want?
No, we want you to be honest with us. We want you to tell us the truth. We don't want you to make anything up or just tell us what you think we want to hear.
She did get in the vehicle with somebody else. There's a certain point that she did get in the vehicle with somebody else that happened after.
Okay.
Okay? The fact that I didn't want to have anything to do with the whole thing to begin with, it's the whole reason I tried to sleep in a separate bed. Okay? I did end up being in the same bed as her, on the other side of the bed from her.
Okay. And what happened?
And what do you think
Well, I know what happened. But
What
I
do you
can't
think
tell.
happened?
I can't read minds.
He finna piss me off. With all these mind games. That ain't even my channel name no more. I miss it. I want to go back to Mrs. Dr. Mind Games.
Retrieved from Dwayne Hall's cell phone was a video. It was of Sonia, wearing the same floral dress that she had worn when boarding the plane at Heathrow Airport in London. In the recording, she was seated on a chair in the Airbnb. Disheveled and showing signs that she may have been beaten, her eyes rarely met the lens of the camera. Head down, tears in her eyes, and with a quiet voice, she spoke hesitantly. Dwayne could be heard in the background, asking her questions. It was what investigators believed was one of 3 disclaimer videos recorded by Dwayne Hall that weekend. He asked Sonia repeatedly whether she had asked for the treatment that she was receiving, and whether she wanted what was happening to her. Visibly injured and scared, she reluctantly nodded in agreement. The video, as described, was pulled from Dwayne's cell phone data after a full extraction. He had deleted it only 3 seconds after saving it, stating on the recording that she was not behaving the way that he wanted her to on camera.
I just don't believe you.
Okay, that's fine.
I think that
I already told the wife that nobody had ever believed that this happened. I already know. I already knew, which is why until the direct questions were asked, I didn't even bother bringing it. Why would I? Why would I? I'm going to get
because
the
if
same
you know
response from you.
because if you know what the end result is of this whole thing,
Right.
just be upfront with the information.
Thank you. I've been waiting for him to chime in. He been sitting over there chilling, let this shit drag on for too damn long. I've been waiting for him. He been itching to get in there. I'm like, please, sharpshooter, please.
No, you indicated that you didn't know her at all.
At
That
the
you had never
beginning.
been met with her
Right.
when this first came up.
Right.
And now you're talking about having sex with her.
Right.
Recording things.
Right. Right.
And
all this extra shit.
I guess from my perspective, if you can try to understand it, it doesn't look great.
I already know it doesn't. Okay. I leveled with you about what happened.
Right. So, same thing goes for a body, right?
Did you find her?
He is raising my blood pressure, Lord. I got to chill. I'm so glad corporate coming up next, cause my blood pressure. Did you find her? Bitch, we wouldn't
What
be
I'm
here.
saying is,
Did you find her? No, I mean, but at the same time, as I said, I don't really know what to do.
I think when you gave that story about you
That
leaving
bullshit with the car,
Sunday and the
yeah,
car
you want to
following
keep
and you
that
ducking
story
in
with
the
your
woods
wife.
for
Yeah,
a set amount of
yeah,
time
yeah,
and a car driving
yeah,
by.
yeah.
I think that's you accounting for your phone that you already knew at that point that we had your locations and such.
Look. I'm so over him. I'm so over him.
And I think that you did something with her there at that spot.
Look at the feet.
teams out searching the woodland in the neighborhood of Marion Oaks did find Sonia, using Dwayne's cell phone location data. They were able to pinpoint the area where he had told detectives that he had parked for
Right.
roughly an hour on
Right.
his way home on
Right.
October 12th, the day he traveled back from the Airbnb. In the shallow grave with Sonia was the label to a shovel, the same one purchased at a Walmart by Dwayne days
And the same
before
one in his
and
house.
later found in his garage. There was blood located on the blade, a DNA match to Sonia Exelby. Dwayne had made one additional stop on his way home that he had failed to mention to detectives in the nearly 6 hours he spent speaking with them. A stop at a Lowe's home store to purchase a large plastic tarp.
Burger King? Look.
Hey Dwayne,
Uh-oh.
did you need us for something?
Yes.
What?
You got a minute? I'd like to talk to you. Both.
About what?
Okay.
You and you, I think.
okay.
About what?
Well,
What would you like to talk about?
I want to recant basically my entire statement.
Oh!
You want to recant your entire statement?
Ooh!
Okay. Well, before we talked about
Dwayne's final version of events did not include a confession, though the case against him had piled up so rapidly, one was not required. Messaging history with a friend of his named Rick from Ohio revealed the delivery of a special package sent from Florida in the days after Sonia's murder.
What?
We'll need this back in 6 months if the storm passes over with no lingering fallout, Dwayne wrote.
What bad?
Please, for the love of shadows, don't lose this box. There's no need to even open it. Inside, investigators found a bracelet, along with a knife with a 7-inch blade. The knife had been a gift to Dwayne, engraved on it the words, Dork Wolf, pointy end goes in the other guy, a play on his regular username, Dark Wolf. Testing of the blade found blood and a DNA match to Sonia Exelby. Rick told investigators that despite Dwayne telling him that he helped Sonia die, he did not believe there was any ambiguity. He believed Dwayne had murdered her. Dwayne Hall pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder and kidnapping. He is being held without bond and is expected to stand trial in 2027 should a plea deal not be reached. Prosecutors believe that the totality of the evidence showed that Dwayne had used Sonia to play out a dark fantasy after meeting online. After exchanging messages over a 2-year period, he was aware that she suffered from extreme mental illness, and he acted to take advantage of that fact. Law enforcement in the United Kingdom refused to share evidence with the prosecutor's office in Florida unless the death penalty was taken off the table. Dwayne Hall faces life in prison if convicted.
It just had to be in Florida, huh? Child, there's something about that to Florida. I don't know what it is. It might be something in the water, might be something in the air. I don't know what it is, but it's something about that Florida. Oh my goodness. We got corporate coming up next. Hold on, give me a second. Let me get these iPads. I'm charging, Lord. Oh my goodness, I have to be careful with that thumb. So I've been weighing that doggone, what is it called again? That waist trainer. Whew. So that thing is dangerous. Dangerous. We got corporate coming up next. Hold on. Let me see. Making sure you put it 100%. I've got to stop leaning on that thumb. That hurts so bad. Okay. Let me see if he heal. Yeah, he heal. I'm making sure he was in. Said something about Megan and Clay broke up. We just saw them the other day. I don't know if it's true or not, but we had Jackie here. Cause I'm hungry. I was hungry, but I didn't feel like cooking nothing. My back set up. He dropped 2? Oh, okay. We already saw this one. Okay. My bad. This one.
I'm gonna need you to pump your brakes.
This one.
And take the time out to like this video right now. I don't know why y'all be
We at
procrastinating.
2.95 million.
75,000 likes on this video may bring the next episode sooner than 7 days. Let's get it. Blast this whole time. My YouTube channel is currently sitting at 2.94 million subscribers. 2.94 million subscribers. I'm right there from 3 million subscribers. Episode of Dragon Ball Z. Nah, but on the last episode of Black Dog Be Like Part 120, Part 18, me and Teezy successfully retrieved a Cybertruck that Mike had sent us on a mission to go snap. He had his goons on point to receive it on arrival since he had to go bust move. You know Teezy always gonna talk Created a little tension in there, putting us in danger, as usual. But we eventually got the business. They up-rolled for us, and I upped one of the 2 key cards that we had stolen for the Cybertruck. Made the exchange.
Child, do y'all see Milan with her name in the window back there? Do y'all see Milan with her name in the window? Daddy's a girl. Look, Daddy's a girl.
Talk about we got up out of there. While me and Teezy was in traffic, celebrating our win and plotting on when we was gonna spin back and steal the Cybertruck.
Right.
Some thick end up crossing the street.
They done got into a whole car accident, Lord.
Focus forward to the wrong thing. In a split second, Teezy lost control of the car. A real rollover accident. I had to squirm my way out of the car. The car out of which was totaled, by the way. Ambulance to the hospital. Thank God I ain't too cool for the safe belt. Doctor sent me home with pain medication. Teezy had to stay a little longer though because he had a concussion. Barely got any sleep once I got home, but I still made my way down to the Department of Child Services and picked up Milan. The day had finally came. Couldn't have been more happy to get up out of there, jumped into my arms and all. The Diva's first request was for me to go get my hair done. That of which I obliged. Told me she was hungry, so I took her to go partake in some turkey leg tenderness. Jabin and his homies had to have a round table discussion about how they was gonna successfully get up with me. Lutton ended up coming up with the bright idea of checking Facebook for mutual friends and such. Javen ended up discovering he knew a girl who was Raven's niece, my Raven. As if she ain't had me running around enough, she ended up dragging me into a trampoline park. Had me gladiator jousting in some motion. Even had to put belt to it in a friendly game of one-on-one. Teasy had to stay in the hospital for 24
That's
hours.
when he asked for our help. Well, I mean, it was my idea to keep the 2 cue cards, so that Cybertruck should be mine.
To make sure everything was everything after such head trauma. Trying to J down on the nurse in some motion. In the midst of it all, he had been doing some thinking. And that's when he asked for y'all.
Well, the people have spoken.
People have spoken.
Look, and
Y'all have
let
elected me to just let them have it. Right.
Of course, Milan had to use the bathroom before we left, childish. So I'm posted to the side waiting for her to finish up. Ladies' restroom, though, swing open. Made sense she came out the bathroom because she was and I was pissed that I ain't know her. Excuse me. You wash your hands? Turning around, she, wait. Cleanliness is next to godliness, little baby. I'm just making sure you on top of your game. I always wash my hands before I leave the bathroom, thank you. I'm not talking about before you left the bathroom. I'm talking about did you wash your hands to the situation with your ex? Actually, I did. Did you? When I say God don't play about me, stepping forward. Talking about God don't play about you. You probably ain't even go to church this past Sunday. I didn't, but God know my heart. How you feeling? I'm decent or whatever. What about you? Partaking in a little trampoline activity with my little one. I'm up here with my little boy. He's 10. Okay. You was out there jumping with him? Oh no, I don't partake in that. Oh, you ain't trying to jump into another relationship, Eve? LOL, and boy, you are something else. Different for sure. Let me get your line. The moment after, a hefty gentleman comes stepping out of the bathroom, posted up, mean mugging me. I'm looking at him. He looking at me. Hey son, you finished? In disbelief, that's your 10-year-old son? Well, he'll be 10 in a minute. Turning to her, hey, who is buddy? Oh, somebody I just met just now. He ain't your type, mama. I look him up and down. He too little. How you figure that? Presenting a silent answer. He walk up to me. Hey, we going, mama. Bench press me and pimped off. Shrug her shoulders, smile and wave, and pimp off behind her sizable son. Yeah, it was time to get on up out of there. I went to go check on Milan. I go to the women's bathroom door. Police knocking. Milan. Nothing. Milan. Still quiet. Now I'm confused at this point. Door swing open, but it wasn't Milan. It was a lady looking slightly startled. Is it a little girl in there? Oh, I didn't see anyone else in the bathroom. It's actually empty. Puzzled, I pimp off. I ain't know where that little girl had dipped away to. Stressing me out. I go back to the jumping area to look for her. Nowhere in sight. I foot to the foam pit area. I dive in, getting that. I check back over at the little basketball area. Nothing. My heart is beating well out of my chest. I'm all
The
through
grandma.
the obstacle course area, high and low.
The grandma that snuck off
I
with
run
her.
outside, look around. And I catch sight of something in the parking lot.
The grandma.
Exactly what I thought I saw. The little yellow pouch that she had clipped to her pants. You ain't gonna give it to me like that. Where the was Milan? Meanwhile, Cam had pulled up Raven page and was looking through her pictures. I ain't gonna lie, folks. She bad as hell on my dead grandma, folks. You sure she really talked to your cousin, folks? You know, motherfuckers just be mutuals. They don't really be knowing each other in real life, folks. Jay, we finna see today. I'm finna call Shorty right now. Lil' Ant, Birdman hand rub. After dialing number, he called. Picking up and answering. Hello? Oh, my grandma, how you coming, Shorty? Hey, Javen. Oh, wow. How you been? You know motherfuckers be getting to it. I just wanted to check up on you and I'm decent. I appreciate it for real.
Nose ring?
What you finna be on? I ain't on waiting for my TT to come out the stuff. Pop outside, everything on me. Everything on you. Bad. Heat, man, I'm for real. Motherfuckers ain't playing. Link up, G. She, I say less. Heat, I bet I'm finna drop you a low right now. She, okay, cool. And hung up. Getting off the phone. Heat. Yeah, we finna see what's to it. In the meantime, my anxiety through the roof. I decided I wasn't gonna call the police because I ain't want that to get back to child services and they take my line back. I asked for a manager and they said he'll be available.
Security.
Walking up. He. Bartholomew?
Ooh.
How you doing? My name's Tyler. I'm the manager. Standing up. Yes, Bartholomew. Thank you so much. I lost my little one. I don't know where she went. I done looked all around her. I stepped in the parking lot and I see this on the ground. If there's anything you could do to help me as far as even allowing me to see the security footage so I can see what happened to my little one. The manager, I'm so sorry to hear about this. But before we could even have the conversation about sharing the security footage for this establishment, we at least need a police report. Of course, let me be vulnerable with you, bro. I just adopted this child today. My ex-girlfriend died and I decided to step up to the plate and take her into my care. I don't got no police report. I don't know how things will play out if I go to the police and this type of thing is on record. That child might end up being taken away from me. I'm begging you, like, please. You can check the security footage. You can see that I came in with her. We was over there jumping and doing everything. I need to find my kid. Please. He stood there silent in his thoughts about everything. Pleading again,
Come on, man. Damn.
Juneteenth ain't too far away. Please help me.
Not Juneteenth.
Martin Luther King ain't die for this type of shit.
What?
After sitting with it a little longer.
Look, just come your ass home, man. Damn.
Okay. All right, brother. Fist to chest. A universal expression of Black Alliance. He opened his iPad. Man, thank you so much. Harriet Tubman, love you.
Oh, my.
Raising his head from the iPad. It looked like this might help. It handed me the iPad. I look at the camera feed.
Grandma.
Heart dropped to my feet. It was front parking lot footage of Milan being walked away by what appeared to be some woman. And you could see her dropping her little pouch that I found in the parking lot. She tried to pick it up, but the lady pulled her away. I pull out my phone and take a picture of the license plate of the car that it appears that they hopped into. Thank you so much, bro. Hand iPad back. Heat, no problem, bro. I hope you find your little princess before pimping off.
They don't want you to know about that.
Hey, did you know you might get a...
At least I had a lead. I was gonna get Milan back. Javen and his homies was at an arcade, competing on a hoops game, waiting for Ramaya. Javen, bust your ass. You time about. Cam, you can't shoot Jen better than me. You time about. Javen, nah, you ain't lying. You definitely precise with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Cam, you hear me? But nah, what's Shorty at though? After checking phone, Javen, she finna bop in right now. Ramaya and Raven come bopping in shortly after. Ramaya wave, Raven. So these your little friends? Javen, yes ma'am, how you doing? Playing innocent. Raven, is y'all in a gang? Look, ain't no ma'am, I'm actually in the choir at my church. Javen, nah, she in the midst of good company, ma'am. You actually know someone I know. Raven, oh yeah, who? Javen, somebody named Bartholomew. Raven, Bartholomew? How you know my man? Confirmation, that's all they needed to hear. Javen, he used to be my youth pastor. Raven, oh, I ain't know my man was holy. But y'all carry on. I'm gonna be over here, Nisi Poo. Ramaya, okay, TT. Raven stepped off to another area to get her niece privacy. Javen and his homies beholding her badonkadonk and bedazzlement. Ramaya, is y'all cool? Can y'all duck a switch? Gathering themselves, Javen, hell nah, mother don't want no smoke. What you want though? Ramaya, I've been good, what about you? Javen, man, motherfuckers been trying to figure it out for real. Ain't seen you in a while. Motherfuckers missed you though. Ramaya, motherfuckers used to kick it hard as hell, playing too much. Javen, my dead homie, you ain't flash, but these my homies though, ain't a Cam. And Wade, Cam, Greek, Ramaya, oh hey y'all. Javen, check it out, let's race. Nodding toward a racing game nearby. Ramaya, okay. Completely oblivious to the evil engineering at work. And they head to head going at it. Javen, what Brazil say? We in the cab, we dog in the wheel. Ramaya, man, whatever, yo ass cheating. Javen, how often you be kicking it with your auntie though? Ramaya, I'm about to be posted with her for spring break whole time. Javen, oh, that's what's up. You met her boyfriend yet? Doing due diligence, not yet, but she's supposed to be introducing me. Jaden, happy he secured a backdoor situation to get me. Meanwhile, Milan's grandmother was in traffic, fresh off of snagging her from the trampoline park. Milan sat in the back seat in silence. The grandmother, your grandmother missed you. Milan just turned and looked at her. Did you hear your grandmother speaking to you? Milan, I missed you too, Granny. Now who is this man that adopted you? Milan, my mom's ex. Your mama's ex. Who told him to step up and do anything? Milan, my mom. She always was a sucker for these little nappy head men. Were you with your grandma now?
Nappy head
In
is
response, Milan
crazy.
set them mute.
Not nappy head, honey. You have on a wig, honey. We got lines. Who's the nappy?
Like I told your mama, you find you a good man and you stay with him. Now, I didn't stay with her dad, but, I found me another good man and I stayed by his side.
Oh, my God.
Milan remained mute.
Right.
But Granny's glad that you're here with her to keep us some company. My man is out of town on a trip. So me and you gonna have some fun.
Oh,
Milan,
Lord.
why didn't you go with him? You
Ooh.
said you never leave his side.
Ooh.
Now that sassy talk, I don't play that.
Oh.
Now when you with your grandma, I don't play that. You hear? Milan, yes, ma'am. Kidnapping is disrespectful too. I'm in the Uber, quiet in my thoughts, plotting on what my first step was gonna be to find Milan, the driver. Do you know who I am? I look up. It's me, Mario. Off something, keeping calm out. Nice to meet you. Are you having a good day? Hell no. Oh no. Whole time I'm just trying to get to my destination. Let's go. I ain't have it in me to figure Buddy out, but I did figure out how I was gonna get information on this license plate. This girl I know named Unicorn that be doxing. She could pull up anything. I call her, answering hello? Hello? Blessings. What's good, Unicorn? What's good, Bartholomew? What you want? Hey, whole time I need you to look something up for me. Look up what? Some information on somebody. Nah, baby, I don't know nothing about that. Now, if you need something on some U.S. history or physics, I got you. Come on, G, stop playing. No, you stop playing. But if it's anything else you want to talk about, you could pull up on me and then I can get a better understanding.
Thanks.
I had to look at the phone to make sure I called the right motherfucker.
Look, right.
That's the only way I'm going to get a better understanding
Right.
of what you need me to do.
Pull up and talk in person, sir. You doing way too much over the phone. She's certified,
She
professional.
was being incognito.
Right.
Nah, for sure. Say less. I'm finna slide. And I'm pretty sure whatever you want me to do, it's gonna be a nice price associated. Don't forget that, King. Nah, for sure. Say less. And hung up.
Okay, double
Coming
nose
off the
ring.
phone, whole time I'm
Finna change this
the address in
location,
the app.
sir.
Mamma mia. Anybody ever told you you look like with a deep sigh? Here we go. Never mind. Only in Chicago. I pull up to Unicorn Creek. Knock on the door. She let me in. She had a little bump on her too. That's why they call her Unicorn, because she was a different type of horse. She sit down on the couch. I have at a seat too. Now her sister Cree, sitting close by, always had something to say. Damn, them pants tight as hell. You can barely sit down. Oh, that's nice. You sitting right next to the window so the birds can get easy access to that motherfucking nest on top of your head. And when the birds leave my nest, they can play dominoes with them motherfucking teeth in your mouth. You talking about? Teeth ain't did nothing to nobody. Unicorn,
Not dominoes.
Martin and Pam. I don't got time for y'all. Okay, now what you say you want me to look up? Yeah, I need you to see what's to this license plate number. I'm finna airdrop you a picture. Your airdrop on? Actually, you can just airdrop it to my iPad. Sending it through. Alright. She got it. Give me 1 second before typing away. Creed, Nah, on some real. Did you ever find a family to sponsor you? Ain't it like 30 cents a day to eat? Hell no. There wasn't none left. They clearly all sponsored your way. Chuckle and she. You know what? You real unattractive. Somebody should beat your mama. Hey, don't talk about my mama, G. Unicorn. Okay, got it. But first, I need my chips extra dip. That'll run you 250 bones, King. You got Cash App? She. Now, in this economy, you can do 250 in cash or 500 in stamps, however you want to handle it.
Ooh.
I do the 250. She. Dang, I needed them stamps. But here, you can just scan my QR code. I scan and send. She. Ka-ching. All right, I'm about to drop you this information right now. Blessings and stand up. Creep. That boy that split his pants. Showing my little ass, I've always got my pants down. Love pants ass, boy. The only thing split is your ends. Alright, I got it. And pimped out. Hopped in Uber and went straight to the address that was associated with the plate. The name on the car was some dude named Derek. Hopefully he'd be able to provide me with some answers. I checked the address a few times just to make sure I was at the right house. I pimp up the steps. Ring the doorbell. I ain't hear nothing. Probably didn't even work. Mail looked like it was sitting in the mailbox for a minute. I used to let my mail collect too. But then I looked and I saw a boarded up door down below. Nah, you ain't gonna give it to me like that.
Right.
I peeped down the stairs to see if there was a side door to get into the house. Dilapidated. Wasn't no way nobody lived here. Unicorn was accurate with her lookup, so that mean this was an old address on the plates. My stomach started hurting. I needed to find my line. Walking up, I hear, Bartholomew? Is that you? I turn around and peep it was
The
that
girl,
stupid-
yeah. We ain't seen her in a minute. Yeah, look, she all
Said
cute
sent me on a
now.
blind date with.
Yeah, look, cutie.
Oh yeah, what's up? She, man, it's nice to see you again. How you been? Shit, decent, one day at a time. She, nah, for sure.
Look, Hooper, basketball Hooper.
Bodies? Hell no. I came to try to go see about somebody here. She, see about somebody. Don't nobody live here? Yeah. It looked like it. Before I let out a deep sigh. She, yeah, that lady moved probably like 9-10 months ago. Lady. I'm looking for a dude. His name Derek. She. Oh no, that was probably her boyfriend. Pulling out my phone now. Do you recognize? Stepping closer. Her. She. Oh yeah, that's definitely her. You know where she might have moved to? Or where she probably be at? She. Oh yeah, for sure. She been staying here for years. I know all her people. With a sigh of relief. Gee, that's a blessing. You don't even know, like, I don't know what's to this lady. I think she done kidnapped my little one. Like, I need this information. Like, so what you know? She. Oh, so you need my help? Yeah, I do. She. For sure. I'd be happy to give you a little double A. Ass and anus. I mean, aid and assistance. Under one condition. Nah.
We gotta go on a date again.
It's an abducted kid involved in this situation. Like, what you on? She, in the words of Bernie Mac, them kids. Yeah, hello. That's what's tweaking. She, you want to find the kid or not?
I need y'all help.
I need y'all help.
Look how she looking. Look how she always is in the bed.
She wild.
Oh, she's spelling them.
It's hell.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find my line.
She wanna date again.
And now she holding the information for hostage.
Look how she looking in the bed.
What should I do?
She funny.
Just carry on and try to find another way to get Milan back in my possession?
No. See what's
Or
to
play
it.
along.
Yeah, play
And
along.
get the information I need.
Look.
Drop it in the comments and let me know what I should do. And on the next episode of
Look at her ass in the bed. She's so funny.
We're gonna see what the next move is. Y'all let me know.
I'm waiting on y'all. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
She's so funny. She's funny. Oh, you need my help. Let me see what the hell Erica Kirk did now. It was so nice getting a little break. It was so nice getting a little break. What did she do now? The
On
speedy
April
trial?
17th, there was an evidentiary hearing in the Tyler Robinson murder case. There's something that bothers me about this hearing that I've not heard anybody else talk about.
What part?
And it has to do with Erica Kirk.
Is it the speedy trial? And that's the only thing that's what's his name? Zach? I believe his name is Zach. God, he says it at the end. I believe it's Zach. Let's see.
This case is that Erica Kirk hired a lawyer and filed an invocation of speedy trial rights.
Yes.
I'm going to go through this because I think people are missing what is really happening in this document. Erica Kirk is filing this as the victim. She is claiming that as the victim representative, that she can assert her right to a speedy trial. This is something that is unique to criminal cases in the state of Utah. This is not done in other states. In Utah, victims have rights in the trial. The first obvious question.
How ironic is that? Somebody did their damn homework.
Erica Kirk is not the victim. She was not the person who was shot. How can she file this document? Well, if the actual victim in the crime dies, then a close family member can file on their behalf as the victim representative. That is what Erica Kirk is doing.
This is a Fox News alert. Erica Kirk putting the judge presiding over her late husband Charlie's murder trial on notice by invoking her right to a speedy trial as the representative of a victim of crime. You can do that in Utah. They're the only state to have such a law.
The only state.
In a new court filing, she is accusing defense attorneys of dragging their feet as they attempt to kick the prosecutor off the case.
I'm going to show you what the law in Utah actually says, because I think this is important. Utah Statute 77-38-9 says, in cases in which the victim is deceased or incapacitated, upon request from the victim's spouse, parent, child, or close friend, the court shall designate a representative or representatives of the victim to exercise the rights of a victim under this chapter on behalf of the victim.
Ooh, that Zach ass. No, he's certified. Oh, designate a representative, not you be the representative. Ooh, that Zach ass.
So that seems to explain how Erica Kirk can take on this role.
Right.
But wait, there's more.
Let's go.
Section 4 says, the representative of a victim of a crime shall not be the accused or a person who appears to be accountable or otherwise criminally responsible for or criminally involved in the crime or conduct, a related crime or conduct, or a crime or act arising from the same conduct, criminal episode, or plan as the crime or conduct is defined under the laws of the state.
Here goes Zach. Here he go.
That is pretty broadly written.
Right.
And the intent is clear.
Right.
If you are a suspect in the crime,
Ooh.
you cannot claim victims' rights.
I knew he was gonna say it. Look, I knew he was gonna say it.
For instance, if you are a wife that murders your husband,
right,
you cannot then walk into court and
and be
say,
like,
I want to assert my victim's rights. You do not
Yeah.
get victims' rights if you are somehow involved in the crime. And the law actually states that it is merely the appearance of being involved that disqualifies you.
What?
It says that the representative of the victim shall not be a person who appears to be involved in the crime.
Ooh,
If
that's
someone
Zach.
just appears to be suspicious, it disqualifies them from asserting victims' rights.
Ooh.
People need to understand this. Just
That was a
because
cute
Erica Kirk was
hairstyle.
Charlie Kirk's wife does not automatically give her these rights. She has to pass this legal test
teeth.
in order to exercise these rights under Utah law. In my opinion, she does not pass this hurdle. All these months later, we are still not sure of what Erica Kirk was doing on the day that Charlie Kirk was murdered. I have heard that she was in a parking lot at a hospital with her mother. I've also heard that she was not with her mother, but she was at the airport.
But then I happened upon some information that Erica was at the office of Hopkinson Aircrafts when she received the news that Charlie was dead.
What was she doing? And why can't we get a straight story from Erica Kirk? In my opinion, the fact that Erica Kirk keeps lying about her alibi makes her suspicious and should invalidate her from claiming victims' rights. Let me be clear. I am not saying that Erica Kirk is the murderer. I do not know. What I want to see is a fair trial. And what is happening here is not fair. The real question you need to ask yourself is, do you think Erica Kirk is suspicious? If she even has the appearance of somehow being involved in criminal activity related to Charlie Kirk's death, she cannot claim victims' rights. I think Erica Kirk has tricked the judge into recognizing her as the victim representative when she is not actually eligible. Now let us go back to the hearing, because you are going to be shocked. This is the prosecutor arguing in the hearing that Tyler Robinson's defense should not be granted a continuance because the defense wants more time to prepare for the preliminary hearing.
It's unnecessary and it's going to infringe on the victim's right to a speedy trial, as well as the state's ability to present the case. Justice delayed is justice denied, as the saying goes, and that's because it affects a victim's right to a speedy trial. And if the continuance was granted, it would affect the victim's right to a speedy trial.
The prosecution is saying that we need to speed up this trial because of Erica Kirk's victims' rights. He said it 3 times. That paper that Erica Kirk filed is having a very real impact on this trial. Now let us go to the defense. What did the defense have to say about Erica Kirk?
Uh-oh.
And we also don't want Mrs. Kirk and her family to have to go through it again, because that's actually, in my opinion, the greatest harm to surviving victims in a case like this is the long run when cases don't proceed as the Constitution requires.
And so going to that point that you just asked, so how do you propose the court balance your request for a potentially large, a long delay against the constitutional rights of victim representative Ms. Kirk in her right to a speedy disposition of the case?
This is crazy to me.
Right.
The defense counsel and the judge are worrying about Erica Kirk.
Stock up this Earth Day with Paleo Valley's buy one, get one free offer on bone broth protein. If you're someone who cares about healthy eating and increasing the
If Erica Kirk could be considered a suspect in any way, she should not be influencing the outcome of this case against someone else. The defense counsel is saying that they are not getting the evidence they are requesting, so they need more time. And the judge is saying that they do not get more time because of Erica Kirk.
Another important question is, why haven't the FBI and the ATF provided data files that they utilized 6 months ago?
The prosecution has this information. They're just not giving it to the defense. This is deeply unfair. Another potential suspect should not be able to push through a speedy trial so that Tyler Robinson does not have time to put on a thorough defense. That is a violation of Tyler Robinson's right to a fair trial. I think this is grounds for a mistrial. The judge is arguing from the bench that this case should be impacted by someone who could be considered another suspect. I think this clearly goes against Utah law concerning victims' rights. I think defense counsel should be fighting against Erica Kirk's assertion, not going along with it. Let me show you something else. The people at Turning Point are also acting suspicious. They recently did a podcast on the Charlie Kirk Show where they showed their frustration over why the court case was taking so long.
What would your bet be on when we might finally start impaneling jurors for this trial?
Early 2028. I would put the over-under on early 2028.
It's just the
2028.
nature of capital cases, and in a case like this as well, it's already being kind of foreshadowed.
Why the hell they look like they about to damn cry? Why both of them look like they are about to cry? Why both of them, first of all, had the same reaction at the same time? Let me hold on. Blake Neff looked like he about to shit his pants, and Andrew Colvett looked like he peed a little bit.
Why the court case?
He looked like
was
he
taking
let out a little pee in his pants.
so long.
Watch him.
What
Look.
would your bet be?
Look how they both side eyeing each other.
When we might finally start impaneling jurors for this trial?
Early 2028. I would put the over on.
Look. That damn Blake shit his pants, and Andrew definitely let out a little pee. Look at both of them. Look at both of them. Oh my God. Look at these two here.
2020.
Look! What is this? What is going on? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck is going on with Blake? What just happened to Blake? Look. What just happened to Blake? Look. Let me watch it in real time so I can stop pausing it. What? I told you he shit his pants.
Was taking so long.
He just shit in his pants.
What would your bet be on when we might finally start impaneling jurors for this trial?
Look at Blake.
Early 2028. I would put the over under on early 2028.
2028.
It's just the nature of capital cases, and in a case like this as well, it's already being kind of foreshadowed that there are going to be many technical types of challenges to the evidence.
This is Blake Neff and Andrew Colvett. Why do they look so upset that the trial is taking so long?
Look.
Andrew Colvett is literally holding his head. I find this behavior very suspicious. Why are they so concerned about taking
How
the
long
time to
it's
make
gonna
sure
take?
that justice is done?
Right.
The fact that all these people at Turning Point, along with Erica Kirk, are trying to rush through this investigation
Right.
seems to me to be a pretty good reason why we should all slow down and take a closer look at all of this.
Mhm.
I think I have found a solution. Let us go back to Utah Law Statute 77-38-9. Did you notice that one of the people who could be classified as a victim representative includes
Close friend.
a close friend?
Right.
I want to remind everybody
Ooh.
that Candace Owens
Ooh.
was a close friend
Ooh.
of Charlie Kirk.
Ooh.
She has the text messages and video to prove she was a close friend.
Ooh, Zach just threw Candace that alley. Ooh.
Under Utah law,
Ooh.
Candace Owens herself can file as a victim representative for
Ooh.
Charlie Kirk.
Ooh.
She could file today, and unlike Erica Kirk, Candace Owens can request that the investigation be thorough and that justice is done.
Ooh.
Candace Owens can request that the defense counsel should be given the time that they need. Under Utah law,
Damn,
Candace Owens has
Zach.
just as much right as Erica Kirk to be recognized as the victim representative. In fact, I would argue that Candace Owens has more rights than Erica Kirk
Ooh.
because Erica Kirk has the appearance of somehow being involved in the crime. The judge will be required under Utah law to honor a request from Candace Owens.
Oh.
He cannot accept one victim request while ignoring the other because he has to remain impartial. Now, technically, the judge does have the discretion to do whatever he wants. But if he does not accept a request from Candace Owens,
Then-
it will show everyone that he is biased and the trial is a sham. I hope that Candace Owens steps up and asserts her rights in the trial of Tyler Robinson.
Uh-oh.
Now I want to hear from you.
He
you
just gave Candace an alley. Ooh. I'm talking about sheesh. Well. Maybe that was why she was traveling this weekend. Like, maybe that's why she was traveling this weekend. Anyway, that was nice. See, He said Megan and Clay split. Now, I'm gonna get about it. I don't feel like doom scrolling. Oh, right. It was some shots fired at the and there's supposed to be a what is he called? A mentalist? Uh, yes, you know where I'm trying to go. The White House correspondent, J.D. Vance escorted out. Okay, Trump rushed off. What the fuck happened? We didn't have to go through metal detectors? We didn't have to go through metal detectors? Let me see what the fuck it is. Oh my God, that security is snatching on Vance. Get your ass out of this damn chair. Get out of here. He is grabbing on J.D. Vance right now. I'm confused. I'm a little confused. Child, you gotta watch him snatching on J.D. Vance ass. Look, he got up so cool. You right. Let me get the fuck on. She under the table. Where's Trump? Oh, he already gone. Oh, Lord. Oh no. Wait, they got Vance out before Trump? Ain't that some shit? Oh, he didn't fail. Oh, Lord, Trump didn't fail. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. And he didn't fail. Okay, well, let me see what happened. Let me see. I need to see what happened, y'all, because, the lead up, the follow up. I had said that. I was like, it was so much going on. It was Krishan. Kevin had dropped from Just Start Lounge, but he dropped that Thursday. Corporate dropped that yesterday. And so I was like, oh, let me keep up. Because as soon as I logged in, it was like, oh, shots fired at the White House Correspondents. And I'm like, and then the mic was messing up. Oh, it was too much going on. It was like way too much going on when I first logged in. I guess I'm gonna just have to send the mic back to Amazon. Okay, so we cool. Everything's cool. I don't know who this is. I don't know. We got water glasses on the table. We got some little silverware, salt and pepper. Okay. Napkins and stuff. Okay, whoever draped this table, cloth or whatever. Okay. The setup is setting itself up. Let me see. It's loud. It's a lot of noise going on. Is that the mentalist? There's supposed to be a guy here. There's no comedian. They cancel her. The black chick that was supposed to be here at the last minute. And so there's supposed to be a mentalist here. I can't remember if this is him. I saw his I think that was NPR who had told me that there was going to be a little mentalist coming. That's him, the mentalist. I was like, ooh, that kind of look like him. He's a mentalist. And what is his name? Oz Perlman. See, I be keeping up, child. Child, I be keeping up. And so, close your mouth, honey. Look at Trump, totally uninterested. What the fuck just happened? I don't know what's going on now. Hold on, because she put her hand up and... Oh, she was laughing. Okay. I didn't hear no shot. Who is playing music right now? Okay, so people just the music is playing, people are vibing and laughing and cheater chattering and stuff like that. It's so much noise going on, and then all of a sudden you just see people running. That's when he fell. He didn't snatch Vance and went out that way. He can't. Okay, we don't know what's going. We have no idea what's going on at this point. Like everybody just got down on the floor. Who can get on the floor? Because the way my knees is set up, and then the way I need to be able to see, so I can't be all on the floor. I need to see. Everybody didn't get on the floor, but my knees cannot get down there. Look at his ass. He looking like why the look camera, of course. Look right. Trump rushed off stage, dinner, shooting, gas takeover. What are we talking about right now? Like what are we talking about? Nothing. I didn't even hear no gunshots, so I don't even know why people was talking about a shooting. Okay, well they responded to a shooting, so somebody would shoot. Secret Service is all is all over this place. Okay. Well, we just needed to know what was going on. We just wanted to make sure, because we didn't come out here for this. We didn't get all dressed up, tailored suits and designer dress. Okay, we didn't for all this. We just wanted a nice little. Who had firearms? That's what I'm trying to. Girl, put that phone down. What are y'all? Turn the camera. I don't even know who camera this is. They're just standing still. Like, just standing there. I'm like, turn. Look at Jesse. He talking about it. Chaos at the correspondent dinner. That's what I'm saying. What did he say? What did Trump say? Because he failed. I don't ask me to say and give no speech about what happened at because I failed on the way out. Now I'm mad. Look, oh, he looked tired.
Very unexpected.
For sure.
But
And then look at Cash Patel ass finna come like he did some shit.
upon by Secret Service.
Look at Cash Patel and he need to learn how to relax
An
him out.
event dedicated to freedom of speech.
Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? You done told Associated Press that they can't come to none of the events. They not allowed in the White House because they refuse to say go for damn. Oh my God. Just let them go.
Was supposed to bring together members of both
But
parties.
freedom of speech,
members
it's
of the
something
press.
that keeps just getting into my eye.
And in a
So
certain way it
irritating.
did. Because the
Yes.
fact that they just unified, I saw a room that was just totally unified. It was in one way a very beautiful thing to see. A man charged a security checkpoint armed with multiple weapons. And he was taken down by some very brave members of Secret Service, and they acted very quickly. And have just released, for purposes of transparency, clarity, I've ordered it to be put out. You probably have it by now. Put out on Truth and put out on many of the platforms. A tape showing the violence of this thug that attacked our Constitution, and also showing how quickly Secret Service and law enforcement acted on our country's.
Was it a thug? He quit to call out a word. It's thug. I'm like, was it a thug? No.
Staff really did a great job. One officer was shot, but saved by the fact that he was wearing obviously a very good bulletproof vest. He was shot from very close distance with a very powerful gun. And the vest did the job. I just spoke to the officer and he's doing great. He's in great shape. He is
in the meantime, in between time. Okay. Love you. Bye.